Hey, what's up guys? The balance changes have hit Clash Royale hard. And with the new Dagger Duchess nerf, this Royal Recruits deck has rushed to number 28 in the world. The entire game isn't the same because now you're finally forced to defend. Without the Dagger Duchess to bail out the opponent for 0 elixir on defense, they're going to struggle to defend rushing recruits and evolve Goblin Barrel Trickery flying at both towers at the same time. Even the top professional players are struggling to defend this deck and they're constantly complaining about it. Even though it's my main deck and I'm a bit biased, I don't blame them. The deck is way too good for how easy it is to play. And it will ruin your opponent's day when you get charging recruits, Mother Witch overwhelming them with pigs, or a fly machine locking onto their tower. In this meta, when I want to turn off my brain and take my opponent's towers without thinking, this is the deck that I use. Let's go on a rampage with my new main Royal Recruits deck and assert dominance. Lots of recruits love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Yo, this dude's got a Dark Goblin in the banner. I feel like he's not ready for our level of bait. Especially since we're going to have so many goblins in our deck, it's going to be treacherous waters for this guy to try to cross the bridge. He's going to go in for an aggressive Night Witch in the back, enabling us an opportunity of going in for the Mother Witch. The Prince Charge isn't going to go on anything important, it's just going to lock on a Piggies, and then we can get a Goblin Gang down just in the nick of time. Wait, how did that die? I am so perplexed by that. You know what? It's fine. I didn't expect my Mother Witch to die, but it's gone, so that was one of the weirdest interactions ever. I think he just killed it with like zaps and stuff, so spent a bit more elixir than me for sure. I wonder if I can go recruits at the river because he's down a lot. After him killing the Mother Witch for a negative elixir trade and then also donating the Phoenix into a fly machine, there's no way that he's going to get a good interaction. The fly machine is a ninja. It ran away from the void. Oh my gosh. And his Princess Tower is being dumb. It's targeting the recruits instead of the fly machine. And this guy is getting hit head over heels with the ceiling fan. If you guys think that the fly machine looks like a ceiling fan, let me know in the comment section. I've always said it that it was. I don't know. I feel like that's one of the most apt descriptions I've seen of the fly machine. If there's any other card that you would call ceiling fan, let me know. I feel like there's nothing else. We're going to be going in for a aggressive Goblin Gang soon because the way I see it is if the opponent has to defend while he doesn't have elixir, he's going to be dropping spells that he doesn't want to be dropping. So for instance, that zap. Going to be out of cycle for us to go in for a Goblin Barrel, or maybe, yeah, let's go Goblin Barrel because we haven't gotten towards the evolution yet. We are in a pretty bad spot where we have very limited amount of elixir in our hand, but we're going to recharge that, and then we're going to charge through with our Royal Recruits. There'll be a lot of charging happening on the map, guys, and we're going to charge our opponent some damage too, I guess, like after he gets wrecked by recruits. Generally, going recruits in the back is a bit of a hazard, and this is even more hazardous that he's going golem when we don't have our buildings, so I didn't expect him to be running a golem deck with Prince. To be honest, I thought, you know, it wouldn't be a possibility, but here he is. I thought maybe elixir golem at best for him. All right, you know what? I can go for a Goblin Gang here, and I can go for a cage, and I might be fine on defense. Even if he goes Evo Zap, I'm pretty confident that it doesn't kill the Mother Witch, so he has to spend more elixir. Oh, the bats are going to go backward. Beautiful. Because that is going to be good arrows value as long as we can go and snipe on top of his Night Witch bats and also the bomber, and we hit it all. Really, really good position for us because I think we're able to get a ton of pigs here. There's no way that you're going to be able to go zap arrows in time. And if you do, you're going to lose to the Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel. He has to arrows the Mother Witch, but he can't. Dude, he is caught with 0 elixir and a fully fledged Goblin army in his face. And that's why I love this deck. He had to pick how he wanted to lose. Whether he wanted to lose to the Mother Witch pigs or if he wanted to get Goblin down to 0. And if you guys can identify that this deck is beating a deck that has Bomber evolution, Zap evolution, and arrows, you'll be beating most decks in the game even if they have 3 answers to your bait swarm. The overwhelming presence that this deck exudes on all sides is practically unstoppable. Let's go! We got another one here. Another Dark Goblin user in the banner. He's also going to have P.E.K.K.A too, so best play for us is to go recruits if he doesn't cycle anything. Wait, dude has a Cannoneer. I can't believe that he's playing that right now because Princess Tower is free and it's better.
It's free real estate.
So he's like, wait, I might as well use something that I spent money on. He feels compelled to use the pay-to-win cards, even if they're not as good, because he's already invested into them. That's what I think happened. So he's going to P.E.K.K.A. How is that going to work? I mean, you're not going to be able to kill the Mother Witch and the recruits and the pig. You have to go for a zap too, and you're still taking damage. The best thing is I can go Goblin Barrel right now because our Goblin Gang can comfortably kill the P.E.K.K.A. There's no way he's defending that effectively. Oh, in fact, he doesn't even want to. He's just like laughing, I guess. I don't know. Why is bro laughing right now? His P.E.K.K.A is most certainly not laughing at this situation. We're able to go Demolisher to pull the P.E.K.K.A even further, make sure that we take 0 damage on the Demolisher, and we wreck the Royal Ghost too. What is this guy doing? He's dropping a bomber into that? No, he trolled me. He trolled me. All right, I'll take the damage. I'll take 1 bomber blast in the anticipation of being able to get more damage with our recruits. Sometimes if you're up a lot, you don't want to overcommit more because you find yourself in a good position and you could throw the game. So our best position possible is recruiting in the back and then using fly machines to snipe buildings, or I guess in this case, maybe magic archers or range cards that he's trying to kill our recruits with. What is he going to do? P.E.K.K.A? What? All right, that was the furthest possible P.E.K.K.A plant that I've seen in Clash Royale. I don't think that that was a good decision by our opponent, but it was funny. So I'm going to go Goblin Cage so the Barbarians have a while to cross. And then I guess we do something else here. Possibly going for a Goblin Barrel again, just because we know that he's going to lose his Cannoneer shots. It takes a while for that thing to recharge. He's going to go for Evo Bomber, but he does end up taking... I don't know if he took damage or not. He is going to take a bad trade, though, overall, because we can activate King Towers. So if we just drop our Demolisher here, it stays within vicinity to activate King Tower for the Evo Bomber. Even if he arrows is, right? Yo, get wrecked by your own card. He wasted arrows trying to stop us from activating King Tower. And on top of that, I mean, we're playing against another person with Zap, arrows, and Bomber. Clash Royale right now is like, Jake, you beat it last time. You said you would beat it again. Let's give you another supposed hard counter. It's insane that we get this type of matchup. Also, you know what? I think it would have been better to drop the fake one on the left side because it was just going to die the same way to the Cannoneer. The Cannoneer one-shots all of the goblins, so it doesn't even matter, right? It doesn't matter if it's fake or real when the Cannoneer one-shots it. All right, we're going to go in for another Goblin Gang split, and we're going to throw more goblins at him. Despite him having Royal Ghost as another addition for splash damage in the deck, he's getting steamrolled on all sides. Wait, is he going to lose on the right? There's no way. Our goblins are at 0 HP, but again, it doesn't matter if they're cloned up goblins or real goblins or 0 HP goblins. They all die to the Cannoneer the same way in one shot. But since the Cannoneer doesn't fire fast enough, it gets desecrated by goblins, leaving them without any supervision. The 2 half-health goblins with a Royal Recruit that was randomly mixed in there felt like superheroes on the right-hand side, saving us some time but collecting the win easily. So we are playing against an addicted panda that finished 629 in the world. This is going to be a challenger on our hands, especially if he's going to have the Evolved Wizard, which is the worst card for us to play against in Clash Royale for sure. If you guys are unaware, the wizard only takes 1 evolution, so it comes at you full force. As soon as you see one wizard, you know that there's going to be an evolved one right around the corner. Not even a magic trick. It just pops into the game and you expect it. So I would love to go in for a Mother Witch, but we don't have that in our card cycle. He's going to have Barbarrel and he's going to have Wizard with also a Tombstone Tornado. So this is a really good matchup for our guy, especially since he's going to have double small spells with a Tombstone. So that is going to be the real difficulty for us. Can we beat someone that has this type of matchup advantage? I'm going to go in for the Demolisher here, and then I'm going to go Goblin Gang afterward, and we should be able to counter the entirety of the drill. The bad thing is, there's no doubt in my mind this guy is going to go Wizard Evolve Drill. So we have to apply pressure early on to get damage, or we're going to lose the game. That's just how it's going to happen. Like, I need to play really, really well, and I need to play well now. I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel. It's going to get countered by a Barbarrel for sure, but we were going to try to get some damage here. Oh, wait, what? Is he eating that? I can't believe that. How did he eat that damage? Top 600 player. Let's go, dude. Thank you. All right, so the Mother Witch is not going to be phenomenal for us. We do get, you know, Barbarrel out of him. I guess he was saving the Barbarrel out of cycle for our Goblin Barrel, so I'm okay with that, actually. All things considered, if we corrupt his card cycle, we might be able to win this match. Out of all the games that we're going to be playing today, I think this will likely be the most difficult one. Top 600 player with really annoying counters. We'll see if we can make it work. I'm going to go in for nothing else because he'll probably pop Monk ability, and I don't want our other units to die. They're just going to die to the reflection damage, so I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to see if that dies, and then we're going to go and spam our Demolisher on the left-hand side. Because he's likely going to go in for a drill on the side of the Wizard, and the Wizard will do a lot of damage to us if I don't accommodate it. So, oh, the Recruit charges on the tower too. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to go Goblin Gang. I'm going to go in for Mother Witch here. And then we're going to try to make something happen with a Goblin Cage in the front. Oh, he didn't drop it where we thought he would. That's kind of unfortunate. We can go Demolisher, so then the Goblins spawn onto that. And he's going to Phoenix to counter our Fly Machine every time. But the Goblin Gang in the left, he has to go Wizard. Oh my goodness. I guess it's one of those situations where our opponent just doesn't have enough elixir in his deck to counter us. He has the right cards. It's just his elixir is pretty limited. All right, we're going to go Goblin Gang here. Gonna poison for sure. Ooh, no, 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 no. It does damage when it respawns. It does damage when it respawns. That's the problem. It might just kill the entire Goblin Gang. It might just kill the entire Goblin Gang. I don't know how I'm supposed to stop this. All right, we're going to go Demolisher here. Then we have to go in for a Goblin Barrel. Trying to get some Goblin Barrel damage here would be nice because we have a lot of stuff flowing at him. The Demolisher can explode on the tower. That might be game over for us, but it didn't work. All right, we have to go in for a Fly Machine, and then we're going to go for recruits directly on top of all this stuff. I know that this is going to be a problem, but it'll probably be able to get defended if we can get a Goblin Gang down. All we need to do is kill that stupid wizard. If the wizard doesn't lock onto our Fly Machine, we're in a good spot. Now we can Mother Witch on the right-hand side away from the poison. Trying to steal some of those little skellies on our side would be phenomenal. Oh my gosh, he doesn't have Barbell in cycle, and the Fly Machine gets enough damage. I might win the game if he just misses the Barbell right now. We just need him to miss it. Or maybe he doesn't have it in cycle. He's going to probably miss a Tornado. Dude, let's go! We got him. We extracted all of his elixir, and he had nothing left to stop our goblins from sliming him. Without enough elixir for Tornado and no Barbarian Barrel in cycle, our opponent had no available answer, giving our goblins the green light to close the gate on our opponent's comeback. I gotta say, playing against Evolved Drill Wizard felt like impending doom for this deck. But somehow, some way, we were still able to pull out the W. And we got another one. This guy's got Cannoneer. Oh my gosh, it's time to spam you, sir. Thank you for playing one of the best towers for us to match into. Because if we can spam bait cards and parade around the map and watch his slow Cannoneer just be like, hey, I hate playing against bait, it's really fun to watch because it's just perpetually burning. Not only is his tower health a little bit lower than ours already, but it's going to get even worse. Wait, if we can snipe his Mother Witch before it gets any value, forcing out the log as well, this is horrible for our homie. Wait, unfortunately, that doesn't get turned into a goblin or, I guess, pig for us. It would have been fun if it got turned into a goblin. I feel like there's going to be cards that turn things into everything, right? Where can we turn cards into skeletons? I guess Skeleton King, right? Mother Witch turns cards into pigs, and then Goblin Curse turns them into goblins. How are we going to turn cards into bats? That's going to be the next thing for Clash Royale. They're going to be like, ooh, we're innovating. Next card, barbarians, bats.
Prepare to be written. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah. Please. Can somebody almost there?
They're saving the bats and the barbarians evolutions for some weird spawner mechanics that you guys have not witnessed yet. They're going to be champions, or I guess new cards that they release. That's their new innovation technique. Honestly, if you guys had played Clash Royale in like 2021, all they did for game modes was literally spawning a new card behind the tower, and they called it a new game mode. And that is what they did. That was the extent of their innovation. Now the new game modes and challenges that I do every single time that they come out, you subscribe to the channel, I live stream them as soon as they come out at like 3 a.m. my time. I show how to win them, and I showcase the best decks to beat the challenge. Live stream them every single time. So subscribe if you guys are wanting to stay connected for that. Some of my favorite stuff. Anyway, the challenges are way more intense and way more fun. Usually we're able to beat them 12-0 without even resetting recently, which has been awesome in like 30 minutes. And I've been able to test out new strategies and be like, hey, there's ways of winning, like the rocket cycle on the 3 crown recently. You use the monk to mitigate your opponent's rocket. It was so much fun. So I hope that they continue to do that. Some people hate it because they're like, wait, this is unfortunate. I don't like learning it. But if you spend the time to learn the challenge, then you can actually appreciate it, in my opinion. Anyway, we're going to be jumping into this game back in business, and we're going for a Goblin Barrel here with the Demolisher. He's going to log. I don't care about that, actually. You're taking so much damage, even if you Mother Witch. It's not the way that you want to play. Look at how much value I'm getting. Sure, it's a piggy circus out here, but it's not the priority that you want. You want to be getting damage with your mortar to make a comeback. Also, what if I go Cage and I keep my Fly Machine alive, and then I go in for a Demolisher on the right-hand side? It feels like this guy is building a city. I don't actually know if he is playing Clash Royale or SimCity at this point, because every time I look at it, there's a buller, there's like a freaking building, whether it's a Tesla or I guess a mortar. There's just always something on the map that is annoying. If I play Beatdown, I would try to navigate through a maze to beat this man. But since I'm not, I'm just stacking up flying machines. Eventually, I think the ceiling fan will bop him in the face. How is he expecting to stop this? If he's going to go in for a Tesla, it's going to get another shockwave, which is definitely not what we want, but it is what it is. I'm going to go gang in the left-hand side, and I think we're able to kill the mortar. Definitely want to go in for a goblin barrel as well, because we're hoping to force out a log. Demolisher will explode on the tower on the right. Huge value. Let's sneak through with the fly machine. I think that this might hit his tower. He might not have elixir, because the cost of his cards are so high. Dang it. Wait, this is good. This is good. We take those. We take those. Give me piggies or give me death. I think we get enough pigs to win the game. There's no way he's stopping the 2 pigs. There's not even a 3 little pigs, guys. We're creating our own fairy tale by devolving our pigs into 2. And you already know the best fairy tales end with us winning. If anything's evil in Clash Royale, it had to be that guy with an evolved mortar, evolved Tesla, bowler, fisherman, witch, and mother witch. Every single one of his cards was defensive. I feel like his win condition was making the opponent rage quit because they wouldn't be able to break through. Y'all let me know what you would do in the comment section if you matched into this guy. Time to climb through with the last W. And again, the anonymous banner strikes again. Timmy Hill. Wow, I kind of extrapolated his name to become a little bit more formal. You know what? I gave you more respect, so please give me your tower. I think that if we're playing against a Night Witch and our opponent has Knight, it is a deck that I can't identify, and it might be a bridge spam deck. It could be Elixir Golem. It could be something monstrous with a Golem. I don't know. Like, there's so many weird decks that could be. Anyway, I love the fact that the Night Witch is just giving us an endless amount of pigs. There's no way we are farming wins and we're farming units out here if we can get the wizard into a pig too. We're the wizard here, Harry Potter. That was the best Mother Witch in the existence of Clash Royale. Legitimately, you show me a Mother Witch that has got more value than that, and I wouldn't believe you. I'd say it's fake news. Honestly, we're chilling out here. So I'm going to go in for a Goblin Demolisher in the back right side, and then I might be able to spam recruits at the river. It's looking good. Dude also showcased that he had battle healers, so you already know he is an adventurous individual. He is not going to lead us astray with some cycle deck. He is going to go full beatdown barrage of units. And we might be able to take the tower here. I hate playing against wizards so much. I hate it so much. It's actually going to kill all of my cards, but it might die too. Let's go! Recruit. It's like, hey, I might be dead, but I'm bringing you down with me. I don't think Timmy's going to be able to bounce back, but he is going to go in for a golem. Dang it! I wanted to say I was going to win and cut to the end, but I have to defend this, and I am down a lot of elixir. I don't know if this is possible. Guys, our Mother Witch isn't even targeting the bats. It's just locking onto the golem. That is so bad. That is so bad. Doesn't make me feel good right now. I'm going to have to pull the golem as far as possible, and then we have to focus on defending against the Night Witch first. We're going Goblin Gang off to the side. We can clean up those bats, but maybe we can isolate the battle healer so we're able to target on that first. So if we finish off the battle healer, then we can clean up the golem, and we win the game. Let's go, guys. There's no way he's coming back. That was the best recipe for a defensive sequence that we could have ever illustrated, and there's no way stopping the recruits. It's GG, my dude. This might be the loneliest golem I've ever seen in Clash Royale. Running away from his friends, his towers, his home, adventuring into the big bad outdoors as he gets battered down in 3 crown. The golem didn't even fall apart until it noticed that his kingdom collapsed. 3 crowning golem battle healer with evolved wizard and barbarian wasn't something that was on my bingo card. But lining up a lot of wins against so many opponents with splash damage felt absolutely legendary. Poke the like button if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.